Hi everyone, Miss Diorio here from Citizenship Academy with lesson 20 in module 3. We got one more after this. Woo woo! Good job. All right, today we're going to be working with something similar to what we were doing yesterday, the 1 more, 1 less, 10 more, 10 less, 100 more, 100 less. But sometimes we have to do a little bit of adjusting to figure that out. You're going to see what I mean in this lesson. So for today, you're going to need a paper and pencil, something to write with for our application problem. You also are going to need a place value chart. You might be able to use your place value chart for the application problem too. So you're just going to need one today, just like yesterday. So go ahead and either find the one you did yesterday or make a new one, 100 cents ones place value chart. And then you'll also need whatever you've been using for your place value discs. So we'll go ahead, get those things ready, and come back when you are ready to go. Ready? All right, we're starting off with our application problem today. Here we go. It says 399 jars of baby food are sitting on the shelf at the market. A lot of baby food. Some jars fall off and break. 389 jars are still on the shelf. How many jars broke? Don't tell me the answer. I want you to talk with someone at home or talk to me about what do you notice about the problem? Can you draw something to solve the problem? Wink, wink. And what conclusions can you make from your drawing? So I'll bring it back to the problem. I want you to pause. I want you to talk to someone at home about what you notice. Can you draw something, or what you can draw, and what conclusions you can make? So here's your problem. Pause the video, talk about that now. Yeah, I'm thinking a lot of you are thinking maybe we can draw a nice little something or use our place value discs. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start by making 399 on my place value chart. So go ahead, pause, and do that now. I got that all set up for you. Make 399 on your place value chart with your place value discs. Got it? Okay, so what happened is some fell off. Do we know how many fell off from the problem? We don't, right? So we need to somehow get to 398. So I'm looking at this a little bit, and I'm wondering if 389, that's a little bit different. There's 10 less there, so I'm going to take a 10 away. If I take 10 away, I have 398 jars, right? 389 jars. 389, right? That's how many jars were left. So if I take 10 away, we get 389, so 10 jars broke. I took that 10 away from my place value chart and got that number. So 10 jars broke. We got it. Good job. All right, clear that off your board. Here we go. I want you to show 50 on your place value chart. So pause and show me 50 on your place value chart. Good. Now we're going to count by ones from 50 to 59. So go ahead and add your place value pieces onto your ones section as we count. So we're at 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59. Pause and get yourself there. Good, we're at 59. Now, when I add another one onto there, one more than 59 is 60, right? 59, 60. Now, when I have those 10 ones in there, can I make a new unit with those? Very good. What can I make? I can scoop them up and move them over to make a 10. So 60, we can add that over into our tens place. So we have 6 tens that equals 60. So one more than 59 is 60. We're at 59, 60. We can scoop up those 10 ones and move them over to get a tens place. 1 more than 59 is 60. 60 is 1 more than 59. So we should have 10. Do that on your board now. So you should have 6 tens now. No ones, 6 tens. Okay, that's our 60. From here, we're going to count from 60 to 90 by 10. So you're going to be putting your place value in your tens place. So we're at 60. Let's go. 60, add a 10, 70, 80, 90. Awesome. When we add another 10, how many tens do we have now? We have 10 tens, which is 100. Very good. So 10 more than 90 is 100. What can we do with those 10 tens now? Do we want to leave them there, or what can we do with them? We can scoop them up and move them over, right? We can take those 10 tens and make an 100. So 10 more than 90 is 100. 100 is 10 more than 90. So I'm going to take those tens away. You do the same. Take them away and put 100. Awesome. 10 more than 90 is 100. 100 is 10 more than 90. All right, now we're going to skip count by hundreds from 100 to 600. So now you're adding place value into your 100 spot. So we're at 100. Here we go. 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600. Awesome. Okay. Now, 100 less than 600. I'm going to take a hundreds piece away is 500, right? Just like that. Good. 400, 300, 200, 100. Okay. So we want to, we're going to skip that for now. We're going to count back up to 600. All right. Leave that 600 there. We're going to take 500 away, and we're good to go. Okay. Now, this is where it's going to get a little bit tricky. So you should have 500 hundreds in your 100 spot on your place value thing. I want to know what 10 less than 500 is. Now, can I just take one of the hundreds discs away? Is that going to give us 10 less? No, right? Because our 10s are over here. If I take a hundreds disc away, I get 100 less. So what I want to do, in order to figure out what 10 less is to take one of these hundreds and change it into 10 tens. So take one of your hundreds discs away. Take one of your hundreds discs away and then put 10 tens in its spot. That's still going to equal 500, right? 100, 200, 300, 400, and then we have those 10 tens that equal 500. Now, we're just moving them around to make it easier for us to figure out what 10 less is. So now we can take 10 away easily. So take one of those 10 pieces off. So there they go. 10 less than 500. We can easily figure that out because now we have tens. So what is 10 less than 500? Go ahead and count that. Very good. 100, 200, 300, 400, 410, 420, 430, 440, 450, 460, 470, 480, 490. So we moved those tens over, took a 10 away to figure out what 10 less was. Easy as that. Good job. All right, let's try another one. We want to figure out what is 10 less than 503. What do you think we would need to change to do that? We don't have any tens. Where can we get some tens from to figure out what 10 less is? What can we change? What can we change to make those tens? Similar to this problem. Yeah, very good. We can take one of those hundreds and turn it into 10 tens. So let's take one of the hundreds off and then put some tens in its place. Make sure you do 10 tens. It has to be equal. Okay, when we're switching between the place values, make sure it has to be equal. So when you take 100 away, put 10 tens in its place. Don't put 5 tens, don't put 13 tens. Make sure you do 10 tens. So now we're still at 503, right? Now we're going to take a 10 away to figure out 10 less. So there goes our 10. So what is 10 less than 503? Go ahead and count them on your board. Very good. We have 493. 10 less than 503 is 493. Awesome work. Okay, try one more. Ready? 10 less than 500. Start with 500 on your place value chart. Good. Now, do we have any 10s that we can take away? Can we take 10 less from the 10s place? We have 0 10s. Where are we going to get those 10s from? Keep cheating. Very good. We're going to get it from the hundreds. So move one of your hundreds and replace it with 10 10s. Taking hundreds away, but we're not changing the number. We're going to put those 10 10s in its place. Okay? We still have 500. Now we're going to take a 10 away to get that 10 less. What is 10 less than 500? Good. 490. You got it. 10 more than 590 is 500. Okay? All right. So I'm going to get into our exit ticket for today. What you're going to need to do for the first one is tell me 1 more than 209. Basically just adding 1. When you do that, are you making a new 1, a new 10, or a new 100? Choose the best answer. From there, you have 8 problems, solving for both 1 less, 10 more, and then you're going to have to tell me how many more, how many less. Use your place value chart. You are probably going to have to switch 100 to make 10 10s, or switch 10 10s to make, switch 1 10 to make 10 ones. Okay? Move your numbers around. Make sure when you take 100 away, you put 10 10s in its place. If you're taking a 10 away, make sure you put 10 ones in its place. If you don't have that value in any of these places, move it from the next value over. So if you don't have any 10s, take it from the hundreds. If you don't have any ones, take it from the 10s. Okay? You got this. Make sure you always exchange for 10 of the other one. All right? Choose the best answer for all of these. Be careful with your place values. I tried to trick you a little bit on the multiple choice, but you won't get tricked because you are awesome and you are smart. And I will see you guys tomorrow.